What's up, everybody? Welcome to Political Fight Club. I'm your host, Robert Durden, and this morning I'm just going to do a quick episode on something that just broke hours ago. It happened today, and it is so infuriating, and it's one of those things that I would like to point out as being an example of why you should never trust the Democrats, because they're not actually Democrats. They're just Republicans that go to work with a blue tie on. They will never fight for the policies that they purport to be for, and even the progressives are showing that they absolutely will get nothing done, and that they don't really care to fight for the things that we put them in office for. So it's really frustrating. This is about Nancy Pelosi, and she's been up to it this week. But I'm going to read to you from Axios here. Hours after Democrats introduced a bill that would expand the Supreme Court from 9 to 13 justices, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said she does not support the bill and will not bring it to the floor. And I'm gonna read you a quote that she said. She goes, "I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. I think it's an idea that should be considered, and I think the president's taking the right approach to have a commission to study it." So this is what they always fucking do. It's so annoying. And so what Biden is looking to do is they're bringing the bill to the House, and Pelosi herself is standing in the way of it getting a vote. Why doesn't she do it? Because she's not a Democrat. She just is a Republican who wears a blue blouse to work. She doesn't really care to expand the Supreme Court, and it doesn't bother her that it's got a Republican majority here. And this is such a neoliberal shit zipper thing to do, too. Like, if you had asked me, Rob, if they brought a Supreme Court expansion bill to the House, what do you think the Democrats will do? And I'd say Nancy Pelosi will block it, and they'll create a commission to study it for a year, which they're actually creating a commission to study it for 6 months. Oh, as if these things need study. As if there's we're going to find out at the end of the study, oh yes, so the study concluded that we should have Democratic majority in the Supreme Court. What are you studying? It's bullshit. They always do this when they have a chance to do something easy and that is popular and that would actually help Democratic and progressive priorities, but they don't do it because they're not really Democrats. On the political spectrum in any other country, we have a far right-wing party and a right-wing party. And then a handful of centrists named the Squad. That's all we have, folks. So this is a perfect example of how we're never going to get anything done unless we strong-arm these people. Working with them is not going to work. They don't do the right thing, and they don't want to do the right thing on any of these progressive policies that they purport to be for. Because when they have an opportunity to actually get them done, like when a bill like this comes to the floor of the House, Nancy Pelosi will, arbitrarily and unilaterally kill it. Because she can. Because she's not a Democrat. She's a Republican. And she was nominated for Shithead of the Week this week. She didn't win. Joe Biden won. But had I known about this, she would have had a fighting chance against Big Joe. So this is bad news. I'll put a link to the article below, and I'll do a couple more episodes for you guys today. So go get Nancy Pelosi on this, by the way. She's had a rough week. We need to absolutely pummel her ass on this stuff. Get at her on Twitter. Drag her through the fucking mud. Because this is absolutely inexcusable.